need to find a way forward to make sure that we can stop terrorists while protecting privacy and liberty of innocent Americans.
This is not about giving the state access to the content of people's emails or telephone conversations. That requires a warrant, and all the proper processes have to be gone through.
The public shouldn't be worried about this. This is about ensuring that police and security services can continue to protect the public, can continue to catch criminals and stop terrorists.
We have to find a way to give the president the power he needs to protect us while making sure that he doesn't abuse that power.
An awful lot of misinformation, frankly, has been put about what's being proposed.
NSA collect any type of data at all on millions or hundreds of millions of Americans?
No, sir.
It does not.
Not wittingly.
I, sitting at my desk, certainly had the authorities to wiretap anyone, from you or your accountant to a federal judge to even the president if I had a personal. The greatest fear that I have regarding the outcome for America of these disclosures is that nothing will change.
Code names like PRISM and X-Keyscore, this network of monitoring programs is just one part of the largest surveillance system in history. This open-ended surveillance system is illegal and operates in total secrecy. Under this system, the government can know where you've been, where you are, and where you're going. The program
Disclosed classified documents show vast, real-time, warrantless NSA online surveillance that appear to show that the government has access to information from U.S. service providers, Microsoft, Yahoo, Google, Facebook, Paltalk, AOL, Skype, YouTube, Apple, and possibly others. Apple, Google, and Facebook made public statements saying that they either have never heard of or have not complied with PRISM by giving the program direct access to their servers. PRISM allows for deep, in-depth surveillance over both live and stored online communications.
The NSA tapes every single phone call, email, and text on Earth. People like Snowden or Assange, who give us much-needed information to protect democracy, get hunted and prosecuted by the U.S. government.
The USA Patriot Act is a 10-letter acronym for the Uniting and Strengthening America by Providing Appropriate Tools Required to Intercept and Obstruct Terrorism Act of 2001. It was passed swiftly by Congress following the terrorist attacks of September 11th and signed into law by George W. Bush in 2001. Later, when it was set to expire in 2011, Barack Obama renewed the law for another 4 years. The Patriot Act has been the subject of intense controversy. Although it was intended to prevent terrorist attacks, it has been accused of infringing on basic American civil liberties. It allows any law enforcement officials to skirt a U.S. citizen's Fourth Amendment protections against unreasonable search and seizure. The Patriot Act grants agencies like the FBI sweeping surveillance power over cell phone data, internet search histories, medical histories, library records, and any tangible thing for suspected terrorists. Critics note that because intelligence can be gathered secretly with little oversight, officials can easily abuse their power and falsely charge innocent people. The Patriot Act also allows for the indefinite detention of anyone, even non-U.S. citizens, without probable cause.
The government is monitoring private phone calls, your children and my children's private phone calls, and tracking who their associates are.
Of the 101,789 requests for authorization, one was withdrawn by the government. All the other ones were granted.
It's a rubber stamp.
It's a rubber stamp.
Journalists who use a system from a web portal at Fort Meade key in selectors or search terms that are designed to produce at least 51% confidence in a target's foreignness.
Almost any email you send might get your account monitored. This kind of tracking can make you second guess what you say. That's why mass spying is unconstitutional. Abuses are inevitable and data leaks are already happening. Spying on our internet usage gives the government power over our lives. What happens to free speech, free association, or a free press when everyone is under constant surveillance, even in our most private moments?
You've heard about the NSA spying on Americans, but the federal government isn't the only one. Using the vast resources of Gannett, including TV and newspaper reporters, and along with USA Today, we found police across the country are using new techniques to scoop up your cell phone data. Even when you're not a suspect, you may already be in a police database and not even know it.
Sometimes, without a warrant, cops looking for a criminal get phone companies to dump thousands of records from towers near crime scenes.
The vast majority of people whose information is being collected are innocent of any crime. They will never be told that their information was requested, and they'll never be told that their information ended up in a government database.
We have no ability to really know what the government is doing, and that's very problematic.
That's not all. When police don't have a cell phone tower nearby, they can simply mimic their own with this device called a Stingray. Stingray fools your cell phone into thinking it's a real cell phone tower. Thousands of records belonging to innocent people can be collected without a warrant.